Tory Togs on Colonial Drive off State Road in Vineyard Haven, on the road between Anthony's TV and Radio Shack. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4.
Sports. Catch it all on Dukes County Cable. Championship Boxing on HBO. Boston Bruin home games on Nesson. The Celtics pursue the title on the Sports Channel. Hartford Whaler fans stick to the Sports Channel. All it takes is one phone call to Dukes County Cable, 693-6644, 693-6644. Boxing, wrestling, pro and college basketball, hockey. Catch it all on Dukes County Cable.
Thank you very much, Jeff, and we're back here live at the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School, where we are about just moments away from bringing you the first round of the Division III South Boys Tournament action as the quest for the state championship on the part of both Martha's Vineyard and the Jeremiah Burke Bulldogs begins here this afternoon. Running down the entire lineup for the Jeremiah Burke Bulldogs. Number 14, Bobby Baker. Jeff Peeples, number 20. Number 35 will be Kevin Turner. Number 40 is Tony Johnson. 44, Jeff Watson. Number 11 is Jim Beauchamp. Reggie Randell, number 41. 15 is Dane Estrada. Eddy Muhammad, number 45. Nicholas Langford is number 24. John Harrison, 22. Oswego Rowe, number 21. And Eddie Randall, number 43. The starting lineup for West Bridgewater was yesterday. The starting lineup for the Jeremiah Burke Bulldogs did bring some height. Bobby Baker, 6'1". Tony Johnson is 6'2". Jeff Watson is 5'10", the backcourt player. And the forwards also have some real good height. Jeff Peeples is 6'3". Kevin Turner is 6'4". They start 3 juniors and 2 seniors here this afternoon. The total boxing running down the complete lineup from Martha's Vineyard this afternoon. Number 22, Nathan Durawa. Number 5, Sam Boynowski. Number 14 player is Merrill Langley. 21, Jason Chapman. Greg Catino is 32. Nelson Oliver Jr., number 3. Bobby Holt is number 25. Lone Rogers will be starting this afternoon, number 15. Scott Waddell is 10. Jason Harris, number 11. Mike DeBetcourt, 23. Mike Jordan, 33. Jimmy Jett is number 4. And the starting lineup. The boys come back.
They are introducing the Vineyard basketball team, as you can probably tell.
Champions of the Cape Island. Starting this afternoon for Martha's Vineyard. Jimmy Jett is number 4. Mike Joyce, 33. And Mike Joyce has his whole cut out for him under the boards this afternoon. Number 23, the leading scorer for Martha's Vineyard, one of the top scorers in the Cape this season, senior Mike DeBetcourt. Another integral member of the starting 5, number 11, Jason Harris. And a lot of weight is going to fall upon 6'4" junior Lone Rogers this afternoon.
Sure is. And if Sloan gets into any kind of difficulty, Bobby Holt is the only other guy on the bench who's going to have to come in and contend with some of these leapers off the boards and try to keep the rebounding in the Vineyard's favor.
Well, as I said, in the past couple of years, we have seen the Vineyarders play against some of the schools out of Boston. And the Boston City schools, they have some good talent, some good height. But key to the play of the Boston schools has been their discipline. If they have a disciplined unit, they're going to be awfully tough here this afternoon as they match up extremely well against Martha's Vineyard. There's no question about the height advantage going to the Burke Bulldogs. The Vineyarders, though, perhaps, even though they may be seated higher, the Vineyarders are perceiving themselves as underdogs this afternoon. The pressure could be on Burke. And here we are, ready to go. Jeff Peeples.
Kenny, you and I are going to have to read each other's lips if it gets too much noise here around this place.
Jeff Peeples jumping center against Lone Rogers. Here we go. One team goes on to the quarterfinals. The other team is just going to go home. Lone Rogers jumping against Jeff Peeples. The Vineyarders will be going left to right. Jeremiah Burke will be going from right to left in front of a jam-packed Martha's Vineyard Regional High School gym. And the ball is up. Tap controlled by Burke, but the tap came to the hands of Jimmy Jett. Very quickly, a 2-3 zone Burke employing. Jett, top of the key, swinging the ball. Take the pass, drives, bounce pass outside. Mike DeBetcourt has the open shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Jason Harris up. Oh, no good. The rebound. Lone Rogers.
Well, there wasn't much of a problem getting the glass on that one, Kenny. Sloan Rogers, Jimmy Jett, Jason Harris all crashing the boards and doing a good job.
Martha's Vineyard 2, Burke nothing, turnaround jump shot, People short tap, and it is in by Kevin Turner. And that's what happens when you have the height. Turner skied above everybody. Game aside, two-piece, all the way up ahead to Jason Harris. Harris goes up, takes the shot, rebound, is good by
Michael Joyce in the right place at the right time. Jason Harris went up and was a little bit intimidated by that.
And we have a whistle down at the other end of the court, looking at the referee. The referee bringing the ball. It's Martha's Vineyard basketball.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, no, the ball will be given back to Burke. I guess the ball was inbounds. The referee did not touch the ball, I guess, after the play. The Vineyarders 4, Burke Bulldogs 2. Opening minute here at Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. Outside is Johnson. Drive, stop.
Nice.
It's good by Tony Johnson. Full court press now. The Betancourt, a bullet pass for Sloan Riders, slapped out of his hands. No, they're going to say it was off the hands of Sloan Riders. Good defensive play by Kevin Turner. The Vineyarders are going to face the press today.
Very tough-looking Mr. T-like referee from the Boston League. Right on top of that, made the call.
Martha's Vineyard 4, Burke Bulldogs 4. Outside is Bobby Baker. Drives, nothing doing. Outside, swinging the ball around to Jeff Watson. As you said, Watson with the ball outside. 3-4 players on the high post as they're swinging around. Watson swings it around to Bobby Baker. Baker passes up the shot to Watson. Top of the key, pass to Peeples. Peeples in traffic. We have a whistle on the play. And it's the interesting call. Now they're going to call it on Martha's Vineyard. Foul called on Jason Harris. And that'll be the first team foul on Martha's Vineyard. The Vineyarders 4, the Burke Bulldogs 4. We have ourselves a jam-packed crowd here at the Martha's Vineyard Regional High School.
You can cut the tension here with a knife, Kenny. I think the Vineyarders are really tight. I think Jeremiah Burke is a little tight, being in a strange gym too. But the Vineyard perhaps the tightest of all.
Watson to Johnson, jump shot, bang. Tony Johnson cans his second straight shot. Burke takes the lead, 6-4, full court press. Jet double team. He goes all the way down court over the hands of Sloan Rogers, out of bounds. The Vineyarders rattled by this full court press.
Tony Johnson showing the form that gives him a 19.7 scoring average for the season. A couple of 18-footers nestled nicely in the twines.
Watson outside to Baker, turnaround jump shot, no good. Mike Joyce the rebound. Joyce quickly up to Jason Harris. It's 3-on-2. Harris stops, fakes the shot, high arcing shot, doesn't get the roll. Rebound off the hand of Jeff Peeples to Burke. Martha's Vineyard basketball. Burke 6, Martha's Vineyard 4. 6:03 left to go. Quarter number 1. The Betancourt inbounding it to Jason Harris. Harris drives in the corner. The Betancourt has the open shot. Too much. Rebound, Sloan Rogers goes up strong. Backs around. No good. Loose ball slapped out of bounds. Stays with Martha's Vineyard. Good case. Good crashing the board. Good team effort by Martha's Vineyard.
That was quite an effort by Sloan Rogers. He was doing a fadeaway jump shot. First one I've seen him try all season.
Jet the inbound pass. No good. Shot. Rebound. Jimmy Jet. Jet dribbles the ball, top of you, starting over. Long pass, left side is Jason Harris. Harris, cross court to the Betancourt, the jump shot in and out, no good. Rebound very quickly, it's Watson, a long pass over to Tony Johnson, ahead of the field, up and in. Very quick release.
Tony Johnson, 3 for 3.
8-4, Burke on top by 4, full court press. Jimmy Jet with his dribbling, breaks the press himself. It's 4-on-1, but Jet slows it down. Gives the ball to Sloan Rogers. He took an extra step trying to get the shot away.
Sloan had the open shot off, a nice feed from Jimmy Jet, but he tried to get one step too close.
Score remains. Jeremiah Burke 8, the purple white of Martha's Vineyard 4. 5 and change left to go. Quarter number 1. Ball swung around. Power side Johnson. Johnson's pass. Shot by Turner. No good. Rebound. Sloan Rogers.
First one that Tony Johnson's missed. Shot it pretty quickly. It didn't look like he set himself to take his time.
Jimmy Jet with the ball. Top of the key. Swings around. Jason Harris right side. Long shot. It's good. And once the Vineyarders, their strength is hitting from the outside as well. Quickly, here comes Burke. The other way, they throw the ball away. Pass intended for Bobby Baker over his head. It'll be Vineyard ball. The Vineyarders trailing 8-6. Full half-court press to Jason Harris. Harris stops. He pops. In and out, no good. Loose ball to Jet at the foul line. Jet drives. A beautiful pass to Rogers. Misses the easy shot. Joyce the rebound.
Some pretty exchange of the basketball there by the Vineyard. They seem to be wearing out of their tenseness and nervousness. They're moving the ball well right
now.
Exactly,
Bob. The Vineyarders are starting to get loose here. The score is tied 8 apiece. Johnson outside, swinging the ball around to Watson. Watson to Baker.
But the Vineyard's been practicing hungry all week, Kenny. They need some competition. I think they've got it here today.
Watson on the drive pass. Nice pass off to Peeples. Nice left-handed hook. Burke regains the lead. The Burke Bulldogs 10, Martha's Vineyard. A half-court pass to Sloan Rogers. Rogers, beautiful bounce pass to Harris. Up, in, out.
Well, that was a pretty feed from someone you wouldn't expect to make the assist. Sloan Rogers bounced it Jason Harris went in with a scoop shot. He was fouled. After he was fouled, he just continued to lay it up, knowing he was going to get the three-point play. Beautiful heady job by Jason.
Gorgeous bounce pass from Sloan Rogers in traffic to Jason Harris. Made the shot. Harris at the foul line. It is good. 5 points, Jason Harris. The Vineyarders take the lead. Martha's Vineyard 11.
And I think really important at this point, we've only got one foul on the purple and white. And hopefully to be able to work out of their nervousness without putting up too many more personal fouls.
Johnson drive, shot, no good. Rebound, Peeples to Baker. The shot is no good. He's fouled on the play by Jimmy Jett.
Jimmy not very pleased with that call at all. They were both way up in the air, and I saw Jimmy's hand on the ball, didn't see it on the body, but then I'm not wearing a referee shirt.
That will send number 44, Jeff Watson, to the line, shooting two. The Vineyarders leading 11-10. They swapped the lead. Burke looking awfully strong here. First shot is good. Very sweet roll on the shot. The Vineyarders fans yelling air ball. The shot was good, so of course all the Burke fans yelling air ball.
This is the most vocal visiting crowd we've had here all year, and that's brought out the best in the Vineyard fans.
Jeff Watson hits two, so the fans are trading air ball slogans. Everybody's smiling. Burke regains the lead, 12-11. With the ball, Mike to Bencourt trying to break the press. A discontinued dribble. Good call.
And Mike knew it, too. Gave the ball up quickly.
Right in front of us, taking the ball out of bounds to Burke. Tony Johnson. Burke 12, Martha's Vineyard 11. 3:53 to go in the first quarter. First round, Division III South play. Johnson outside, takes it, stops, pop shot, no good. Peeples, the rebound up and no good. So we have a foul called. They may call it on somebody. No, they're going to call it on Tony Johnson.
I thought that was going to go against Jason Harris.
Looks like both players were going for the ball, but that foul could have gone either way. But now Burke in that full court press, no one's guarding Mike the Baker as he tries to inbound the pass. He does to Harris. Harris to Joyce. Joyce to Jett. And they break the press that time rather easily.
Nice breaking of the press there. The ball moving quickly.
Jett behind the back pass was not a bad idea, but watching that very carefully, Bobby Baker kicked the ball. Not a bad idea. Mike Joyce inbounding the ball for Martha's Vineyard. Burke on top, 12-11. Inbound pass now. Top of the key, it's Jimmy Jett. Jett looking. Jett holding. Jett still holding. There's a pass down low to Sloan Rogers. Good idea, but good defensive effort that time by Kevin Turner, slapping the ball out of bounds. It'll be Vineyard basketball. The Betancourt inbounding it to Jett. Jett drives, goes down the lane. A beautiful dipsy doodle, no good. Rebound, no good. Ball comes to Watson for the Burke Bulldogs. Watson to Baker. Ball slapped away by Harris. Picked up by Peeples. Peeples outside to Watson, starting all over again. Watson standing out almost to half court, starting his dribble. Left side Johnson. Johnson pass stopped away by Joyce to the hands of Sloan Rogers. Recaptured by Tony Johnson.
Nice play by Tony Johnson.
Johnson to Watson. Watson starts to drive the lane, stops, changes his mind. So there's a alley-oop pass left side. It's Johnson. Johnson drives, goes up, double pump. It is no good. Mike the Betancourt, the rebound. Here come the Vineyarders. The Betancourt with a behind-the-back dribble, nearly lost control, saves the ball, holds. So Rogers goes up, was too concerned about the block, had the easy shot, a little bit more concerned about the defense.
He was intimidated. He should have held the ball a little bit longer, and he'd have been fouled.
Neither team yet seen fit to call a timeout. 2:35 left to go, quarter number one. It's Jeremiah Burke 12, Martha's Vineyard 11. Outside with the ball, number 44, Watson. Watson to Peeples, turnaround jump shot, no good off the glass, loose ball. Jimmy Jett, it's 1-on-1, Jett and Baker. Jett turns around, falls down. The ball comes to Watson. Watson up ahead, slapped away by Mike the Betancourt.
What a great play by Michael the Betancourt.
Saved by Mike Joyce, up ahead to Jett. Jett goes up, ball is blocked beautifully by Kevin Turner. And they're going to say it was tough by Jimmy Jett. Great play by Kevin Turner, Burke High School.
That was an outstanding defensive play on both ends of the court.
Score remains 12-11. Burke on top with the ball now. Jeff Watson.
I think, without a doubt, at this point, the best basketball game we've seen this gym all year, Kenny.
Watson and Baker playing patty cake with the ball. Baker swinging it to the right side, off to Johnson, back to Watson. Watson to Baker. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Watson goes up strong. Johnson, no good. Fouled on the play by Sloan Rogers. They had the power under the boards that time, Bob.
They sure did. They had two Jeremiah Burke, big men. They both had the ball. They couldn't decide who was going to shoot it. Finally went up, and Sloan Rogers used what we call a good foul rather than give them the open shot. He picks up his first personal.
Tony Watson at the line. He has 12 points for the Burke Bulldogs. Burke leading 12-11. Johnson at the line. It'll be a two-shot foul. First shot is good. as Burke curves from the foul line thus far, Bob, 3 for 3. A couple of substitutions now coming into the game for Burke. Reggie Randell. Randell replaces Kevin Turner into the game for Martha's Vineyard. Big Bobby Holt. Holt replacing Sloan Rogers. Holt with some beef, and Bobby's going to have to use that weight to muscle onto the boards. He doesn't have the speed
This
to
game
match up
could
with
be
Burke.
decided at the foul line, too, Kenny.
Johnson's second shot, no good. Ball comes to Jeremiah Burke. Up and down. Good defensive effort by a combination of Holt and Jet on Bobby Baker. However, the ball does remain with Jeremiah Burke on the alternating possession. 1:45 left to go. Burke up by a bucket. Outside is Peeples. Peeples dribbling outside. Dishes it off to Watson. Watson about halfway between the back of the top of the key and half court, gives it to Baker. Baker and Watson going and swinging it around the rim to Randall. There's the pass to Johnson. Jump shot. Double pumps. No good. Good defense ball to Johnson. Goes up strong. Good second effort by Tony
Boy, he was
Johnson.
in the right place at the right time.
Johnson with 9 out of his team's 15 points. Burke 15. Martha's Vineyard 11. And boy, could the Vineyarders use a hoop this possession down
Oh,
court.
they desperately need a hoop right here with the first quarter coming to an end. You don't want to go down by too many
Harris
more
from the
points.
corner downtown. No good. Ball picked off by Peeples for Jeremiah Burke. Let me defend this. Only one shot now with some way in the corner. Starting things over again is Jeff Watson. A minute to go. 15-11. Burke on top by 4. Randall off to Watson. Watson to Peeples. Peeples loses the ball to Jimmy Jet. Here comes Jet. It's 3-on-2, but Jet slowing things down again. In the corner, it's Harris.
Nice
Harris
pick by Bobby Holt.
Shot is no good. Peeples skies for the rebound. To Watson. Watson up ahead to Johnson. Too far for Tony Johnson. But Jeremiah Burke with the right idea. The Vineyarders are shooting from the outside. Burke is releasing a player, so they're playing 5-on-4 defense, but the Vineyarders have gone cold here the last couple of minutes from the outside.
Interesting comment you made before the game about the discipline of some of the Boston League teams. These guys seem very much in control.
Mike DeBencourt hits from the outside into the leading score for Martha's Vineyard. That's his first bucket of the afternoon. Cuts the lead to 2. Burke 15, Martha's Vineyard 13.
And that hoop was definitely needed.
Here comes a nice drive. A beautiful left-hander dribble by Baker. No good. Rebound. Peeples using his height. Established position to follow up is good. 17-13. And right now it's no contest off the board. Burke is strong. 5 seconds left. Top of the key. Long shot. No good. Loose ball slapped around at the buzzer. No, the score at the end of 1 quarter of play. Burke 17. Martha's Vineyard 13. We'll be back with the second quarter after these.
You'll choose Grimes Oil for your heating needs. Grimes Oil.
And we're back here at a wild and rambunctious Martha's Vineyard High School gym, Division III South. First down action, high-scoring affair in the first quarter. Jeremiah Burke, 17. Martha's Vineyard, 13. Jeremiah Burke, basically it's the old battle under the boards. And Jeremiah Burke are not only using their height, Bob, but they've displayed the discipline. They're boxing out. They're limiting the Vineyarders in most instances to just one shot, and then they're quickly releasing coming down the other side.
That's right, and those shots have not been the kind of shots the Vineyard likes to shoot, the off-the-break layups. They've been the jump shots from fair distance out.
There's a pass, but the ball went out of bounds. Slapped off. Nice defensive play by Bobby Baker. This will be Vineyard basketball again. Burke 17, Martha's Vineyard 13. Opening moments, quarter number 2, in front of a capacity crowd here at the Martha's Vineyard Region High School. Jet on the drive, bounce pass outside to Harris. Shoots behind the pick. No good. Rebound. Peeples for Jeremiah Burke. 3 blue jerseys were inside. It's a nice
really
bounce pass to Johnson. Up and beautiful move by Tony Johnson.
Well, that came off a nice assist from Bobby Baker.
19-13, just token defensive press that time. It's basically a one-person press. Baker watching Jet. Jet comes down the lane, loses the ball out of bounds, and they're going to say wasn't touched. No, one referee says Burke, one referee says Martha's Vineyard, and now it was indeed touched by, it looks like it was touched by Tony Johnson. It is Vineyard basketball. 7:21 left to go. Burke playing some real tough D. The Betancourt inbounds pass, gets the pass back from Joyce. The shot is good.
Oh, Mike Betancourt's going to have to do more and more of that as the game goes by. If he's on, it's going to be close.
Quickly the other end, Baker shot, no good. Loose ball to Jason Harris. Quickly it's 2-on-2. Harris into Betancourt. Harris slows it. Jet slows it down fake. There's a pass to Joyce. The open shot at the foul line. In and out, no good. Rebound retrieved by Mike Betancourt, but they're going to call a foul now on number 20, Jeff Peeples. Foul called. Good. A lot of banging of the bodies. The referees are really on top of things.
Well, there was a lot of contact on that one. Mike Betancourt had the position for the rebound, and Peeples showed a little bit lack of discipline. That was a reach-in foul.
Jet, Joyce, turnaround jump shot, no good. Bobby Holt, foul off the top. No, they're going to say the ball went out of bounds. Mike Joyce had the open shot. The Vineyarders have had their chances at the hoop.
They sure have.
Oh, they are calling the foul on Bobby Holt. That foul is basically called your earthquake foul. He moved everybody and anything out of his way.
Bobby was...
He took the stake.
he had his full weight right on top of that man, no doubt about it.
19-15, Burke on top by 4. 6:45 left to go in the first half. Headlines at halftime coming up here on WMVY. Outside with the ball, left side Watson. Watson trying to drive. Double team, throws up an off-balance one-hander, no good. And in there with the rebound. Give me a break, Tony Johnson. That's just a question of athletic ability. One guy jumped higher than the other guy. Mike Bedford inside position, but Johnson's just too much of a leaper. And now there's an turnover by Martha's Vineyard.
Not the kind of mistake the Vineyard usually makes.
Jed was taking the pass. We have a substitution now for Martha's Vineyard. Sloan Rogers coming in the game. Rogers replacing Bobby Holt. Burke on top, 21-15. With 6:20 left to go in the first half. And Burke now with a 6-point lead, its biggest margin of the afternoon. Outside with the basketball is Watson. Watson nothing doing, starts it outside to Baker. Baker shot to Johnson. The ball stripped away by Mike DeBencourt, 2-on-2. DeBencourt comes down the lane. A beautiful move up and in. 21-18. And then coming down the other way, Watson coming down the lane, goes up, off-balance shot, no good. The rebound, Randall goes up, no good. Peoples, the rebound goes up, shot is partially blocked. The ball is up for grabs, and Johnson goes up, Johnson's foul. No good, foul by Jimmy Jett. Good effort by both teams.
Boy, I'll tell you, there was some board crashing. I think there probably could have been 2 or 3 fouls called on that particular exchange. Mike Joyce is jumping as high today as I have seen him jump all season. I think he knows it's all on the line today, and he's got to go for broke.
Substitution now for Jeremiah Burke. In the game, number 45, Eddy Muhammad. Muhammad replaces, I believe, number 14. That would be Bobby Baker. So I'm sure we'll see Muhammad handling that ball a lot at the point guard. First shot is good by Tony Johnson. And Johnson has been the man thus far for Jeremiah Burke with 5, 7, 8. He has 14 out of his club's 22 points, and he's tough from the outside, and he is one tough cookie.
And he has
been
tough from the inside.
And he's also 3 out of 4 from the foul line. So really, it's been Tony Johnson thus far. Burke 23, Martha's Vineyard 17. 5:40 left to go in the half.
I think we better check and see if Tony Johnson's been selling tickets and popcorn, because he's doing everything else here today.
Outside with the ball, Jason Harris. Harris at the Betancourt, the shot at the foul line. It's good. Mike Betancourt has all 6 Vineyard points here in the second quarter. 23-19. With the ball now, it's Watson. Watson drives. Beautiful bounce pass to Muhammad. The shot, no good. Foul called on the play. The foul is...
Tony Johnson, I believe.
Well, we're going to see. Yeah, the foul is on Tony Johnson. Number 2 on Johnson. Couple of substitutions.
He wants to make sure he gets in all the columns on our scorecard, including the personal foul column.
Plus, the referees are really on top of the situation. There were 2 players ready to check in. The ref made them wait until they were ready, which is really, really clever idea. Nelson Oliver in the game replacing Jimmy Jett. Oliver to Harris. Harris holding the ball. Turner, as we said, in the game replacing Johnson. Harris drives, shot partially blocked, battle for the rebound. Peoples gets the ball. Peoples to Watson.
Well, I think they missed a foul that time.
3-on-2. Here comes Watson right down lane, and off-balance one-hand. Beautiful shot by number 44, Jeff Watson. That's a schoolyard basketball move, 25-19. The Vineyards must keep the composure and get the good shot off. Muhammad picking up Oliver. Here comes Oliver. He stops. He pops to the foul line. Shot bounced around. No good. Rogers the rebound. Goes up strong. It's good.
Best quick move I've seen by Sloan Rogers all season long. Good move.
25-21. Burke by 4. 4.5 to go in the first half. Oliver reaching and trying to slap the ball away. Oliver has to be careful. The referees will call that play. Watson starting the dribble. Swings around to Muhammad. Bounce pass to Peoples. Peoples to Muhammad. To Peoples. Turn around jump shot by Peoples. No good. Rebound. Mike to Betancourt. The Vineyards are trying to run. 3-on-3. The Betancourt stops. Beautiful dish off to Joyce. But a shot off the glass to Joyce.
Mike de Betancourt really kept himself under control that time. He knew he had 2 wingmen coming down on the left and on the right. Nelson Oliver to the left, Mike Joyce to the right, and he caught Mike Joyce with a perfect bounce pass.
25-23. Burke by a bucket. 4 minutes to go in the half. The Burke Bulldogs out of the Boston District League here visiting Martha's Vineyard, the home of the Cape and Islands champions in 1986.
Interesting. Both teams doing a bit of substituting here in the second quarter. I think the first quarter kind of wore both of them out a little bit.
Watson to Muhammad. Muhammad shot partially blocked by Mike Joyce. He double pump.
Mike Joyce was not fooled. That was a very nice move by Muhammad, and Mike Joyce stayed with it all the way.
Substitution now. Scott Waddell comes into the basketball game, replacing Jason Harris. Harris scored 5 points. Inbound pass. Turnaround jump shot is good.
Nice
by
pass.
Reggie Randell. Beautiful pass from Watson to Randall. 27-23. The Visitors down by 4. Oliver picked up by Muhammad. Oliver drives by Muhammad. There's a pass to Waddell. Back to Oliver. Swinging around to the bench court. Shot blocked. Rebound, Peeples. Peeples all the way up ahead to Turner. Turner has it slapped out of his hands by Oliver.
What a heady play by young Nelson Oliver.
This went off the hands of Turner. From Oliver, slapped it into Turner's hands, out of bounds. Vineyard basketball.
Turner was doing just a little bit of hot dogging, and he laid back. He didn't think Nelson Oliver was going to get in position to knock that ball off his foot, but he did.
27-23. And now we have a 5-second call against Nelson Oliver. He was just diddling with the ball, not doing anything. Substitution now coming in the basketball game. Kenny Randall replacing Reggie Randell. Right in front of us, Jeremiah Burke basketball. Burke on top, 27-20. I'm sorry, Kenny Randall in the game. Randall replaces Kevin Turner. So we have Reggie Randall, Kenny Randall, Eddy Muhammad, Jeff Watson, and
one of the first times I've seen that 5-second change of possession call all year, too. These referees are definitely on the ball here today.
Watson to Randall, shot no good. Randall the rebound, no good. Loose ball kicked around.
Scott Fidel right in the middle of this.
Loose ball picked up by Mike to Betancourt. But Burke with 3 players quickly back. There's a jump shot, off-balance shot, no good. Rebound, Randall. Randall ahead to Peeples, 2-on-2. Peeples trying to come down lane, stops the foul line, pulls up short. The shot, no good. Rebound. Mike Joyce loses the ball to Randall. Goes up for the shot. It's good by Kenny Randall. 29-23. Burke now with its biggest lead of the game. One more time, up by 6 with 2:20 left in the half. Burke 29, Martha's Vineyard 23. Waddell with the ball. Waddell fakes. There's a beautiful dish off to the Betancourt. Shot is good.
And I might add, Mike was fouled on that, but our excellent referees did miss that one.
29-25. Martha's Vineyard now trailing by 4. Slowly dribbling the ball outside, starting things all over again is Watson. Watson to Muhammad from the outside. In and out, no good. Randall, the rebound goes up, no good. Ball struck down by Rodgers. Up ahead to Oliver. Oliver to Joyce. Joyce, the open shot, no good. Rebound, Peeples controls. Saves the ball, throws it wildly to Stone Rodgers. Rodgers down the lane, off balance, one-handed, beautiful shot by Stone.
Where have we seen Sloan Rodgers do that before? Not on this planet. What a terrific play. He looked like Mike Betancourt coming down the middle of that lane.
29-27. Burke by a bucket again with 1:20 left to go. Burke slowly dribbling the ball right now. They have 5 seconds here to do something offensively. Outside with the ball. Right in front of us, 44 is Watson. Watson holding. Watson with the dribble, swinging around to Randall. They're really going to try to eat up the clock as much as they can. They're just going to, looks like a little bit of 4 quarters almost. Trying to waste the time off that. Watson shot, off balance shot, no good. Rebound, Mike Joyce. Joyce double team, but smartly holds the ball to Waddell. Waddell to Oliver with a minute to go. The Venus can't tie. Pass right side, Waddell. To Rodgers in the corner. Rodgers holds. To Waddell. To Oliver at the foul line. He takes the shot. Off fouls. It's third tie game.
That basketball came down with a little bit of frost on it, Kenny. That was way up there.
29-29.
I'll tell you, these substitutions have not hurt the Vineyard at all in this first half.
Kenny Randall. Randall to Watson with 30. They're going to hold the ball for the last shot. Holding the ball. Now, yeah, should be called that 5-second thing. He must advance the basketball toward the hoop.
I think what it is, there's nobody, if no one comes out to cover the man, then there is no reason to call the 5 seconds.
Now they do with 20 seconds left to go, and there was the wrong foul that you wanted. Nelson got
hit. Nelson got hit real hard on that, and he is in a lot of pain in the middle of the floor right now. He reached in, and just as he reached in, the man made a move to the center of the court, and I think he caught Nelson with a knee right in the groin.
Well, I think he is hurt. He's down on the floor, but then again, he was reaching in. In fact, the play just started right in front of his pops, a good 35 feet away from the basket. In fact, he was holding on to his knee. It looks like, I think, more than on the knee area. Yeah, but he's really, I think he really took a shot on the knee. Now,
he's really in pain.
And the score right now, with this timeout, the score is Martha's Vineyard 29. Right on the knee right now. We hope that Nelson's okay. In fact, with only 18 seconds left in the half, we're just going to bring him right into the locker room. He'll be replaced by Jimmy Jett, and of course, while Nelson Oliver is only a substitute, and certainly with that big basket, he tied the game up. We have a substitution now for Jeremiah Burke. Kevin Turner in the game. Turner replaces Jeff Peeples. Peeples, of course, I don't know, has 4 points and a passable board this afternoon.
My word, he does. He has been inside, and he's been clearing the glass all day.
At the foul line for Burke, Jeff Watson. Watson with 4 points this afternoon. This will be a 1-1. And now we have some kind of whistle away from the ball. He's not shooting. Some kind of strange violation. I guess somebody reported it or moved when the play was at the line. So it's Vineyard ball. They can take the lead. Joyce to Jet. Jet double team. Pass up court to Scott Swadell. Swadell to Jet. A screw off balance shot. 4% shot. Jeremiah Burke basketball. With 11 seconds left to go. Jet really tried to force that one out.
That was Jimmy's Oak Bluff schoolyard move, and it was inappropriate for that particular
Long shot from the outside, coming down the other way. Jeff Watson pulls up, hits the 20-footer, 31-20 now with 1 second. And at the buzzer, that's all she wrote here. At the end of one half of basketball, it's Jeremiah Burke. We got ourselves a thriller. Jeremiah Burke, 31. Martha's Vineyard, 29. We'll be back with headlines at halftime right after this message on Album Radio WMVY.
If you're Orchid Avenue in Oak Bluffs, we understand the special needs of craftsmen.
The most incredible sale ever, 4 days only. Trade to Fred, Upper Main Street, Edgartown, where money talks, and so do I.
And thank you very much, Ken. It's still Am School Ken. I am still talking. We're just a few seconds away from the second half. And what can you say? Nobody for either team is in foul trouble. Tony Johnson has 2 for Jeremiah Burke. Jimmy Chet has 2 for Martha's Vineyard.
Of course, those two guys are crucial. Picking up the third foul early here in the third quarter could be a real problem for both of them. I think you'll see them probably cooling it for a little bit in the first 3-4 minutes of the third quarter to make sure they don't pick up that third foul.
Yes, we've also had an opportunity to talk to the very distinguished referees that are here this afternoon. We had the one question answered. When Burke was at the foul line, the play was ready to shoot 1-1. When the referee gives the ball to the shooter, nobody who's standing on the lane can move. And one of the players, I believe it was 41 at the time, number 14 was Penny Randall, moved. As a result, they lost possession of the ball totally. So it's 31-29. We're ready to go. Jeremiah Burke with their starting 5 back in front of us. Johnson, Turner, Peeples, Watson, and Baker. From Martha's Vineyard, Jimmy Jett, Jason Harris, Sloan Rogers, Mike Joyce, and Mike DeBetcourt. And we're ready to roll. Here we go. The ball inbounded by Jeremiah Burke. They'll be going from left to right here in the second half. Burke 31, Martha's Vineyard 29. Bang, turnaround jump shot. An 18-footer by Jeff Peeples. He showed a lot of strength under the boards. That was a nice shot with a nice touch for the big man.
All of a sudden, the big man who was crashing the boards in the first half took a 20-foot jumper and hit nothing but net.
33-29, Burke by 4. They're trying to double team Jimmy Jett and trying to call for the foul, Bobby Baker. Burke's strength has been hounding whoever had the ball carrier, wrong sport, football, but who's ever been handling the basketball. They've been hounding him, and that's been very successful because the Vineyarders very early in the game were limited to 1 shot, and generally the shot's way away. Double team now on Harris, swinging the ball to Jett. An alley-oop pass intercepted by Jeff Peeples. Peeples giving it off to Watson.
Poor choice of passes on part of
But Burke losing the ball. Jett 2-on-1. Jett behind the back dribble to Jason Harris. His shot is blocked. Great defensive play by Watson. Up ahead is Baker. Up, loses the ball. Saved by Johnson. Johnson starting things out, giving it to Turner. Turner goes up at the foul line. Shot is good.
And a double pumper it was, too.
And 2 quick hoops, and now once again Burke with their biggest of the afternoon. Jeremiah Burke 35, Martha's Vineyard 29. The Vineyarders call a timeout with the score. Burke 35, the Purple Whites 29.
Vineyard Electronics would like to congratulate both Martha's Vineyard Regional High School basketball teams for making it to the playoffs.
And thank you very much. And Frank, I would like to congratulate you for being at the other end of this telephone call right now. 35-29. The Vineyarders trailing by 6. Mike Joyce with the basketball right in front of us. Key possession right now for the purple and white. They can sure use the hoop. Jett to the Betancourt. The Betancourt double team. And now they have a foul call. No, they're going to say it was slapped out of bounds. They slapped out of bounds. Good defensive play by
I think the Burke defense has been told to go and get Mike Betancourt over there in the corner.
They're double teaming. There's another steal saved by Jett. 4-on-2. Jett drives the lane, goes up for the shot, no good, and we're going to have a foul.
And a technical foul, I believe.
They're going to call a technical foul for hanging on the rim.
2-0.
Okay, the personal is on. We're going to see what they're going to do. They're going to call the personal. So the personal and a technical now. They call the technical on.
That's not the kind of foul we usually see in the Cape and Island leagues. Let's put it that way.
Well, we're going to see the referees. They're going to call the foul on number 20. It's not, I guess the thing, it's not a technical. He kind of, they said he vibrated the backboard, and we're going to see. We haven't got an indication yet from the referees whether or not it's a technical or not. And I would assume that
it is a technical foul, and
two-shot technical. Sloan Rogers at the line.
Sloan was fouled and hits the first one. The Vineyarders, after almost 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter, finally scored. It's 35-30. Sloan was fouled on the shot, and now we should see a third foul shot taken by one of the Vineyarders.
Rogers hits the second. We're going to see what the referees are
Which
doing
will be
now.
the technical foul shot. Yeah, Mike de Betancourt's going to take that.
Mike de Betancourt.
And then the Vineyard will get possession on the sidelines. We could have the potential for a 5-point play here. That was costly to Jeremiah Burke.
Now, Mike, de Betancourt misses the shot. Tough break. That could have made it 3. Instead, it's 35-31.
They should have left Sloan at the line.
And the Vineyarders have the basketball. So as you said, it still has the potential of being at least a 4-point play here on this possession. Joyce to Harris. Harris double team. Needs help. Gets it to Jet, top of the key. Bounce pass left side to Betancourt. Has the open shot.
And there it is.
There's that 4-point play. It's a bucket basketball game. Jeremiah Burke, 35. Martha's Vineyard, 33. 6:30 left to go in quarter. Number 3, we have the place rocking at the rafters here at the Martha's Vineyard High School. Jump shot off balance, fake, a no good ball slapped around. Joyce hits the deck. Another player hits the deck. Now they may call a foul on Mike Joyce. Well, Joyce was lying on the floor.
Well, Michael
was an unmoving kick.
Michael was doing a lot of thrashing and diving. He had a chance at the ball, and he could have picked up a couple of personal fouls on that one.
That is one personal foul to a customer. It's Burke.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Burke 35. Martha's Vineyard 33. A 2-point game. The Vineyard has cut that 6-point lead to 4. From the outside, Turner, high arcing shot, no good. Nobody boxed out. Watson, turnaround jump shot. It's good. The ball hung for a long time. The Vineyarders, though, didn't box out, and no one really went for the rebound. So it's Burke by 4, 37-33.
Now let's see if they collapse on the ball handler, 2 of them. Yeah, that's what
they're
doing.
That's what they're doing, Bob, every time up court. It's been effective for them. There's a pass left side, Harris. Harris drives, he stops, space, goes up, air ball.
Should have got the foul. Should have got the foul. A smart play by Jason Harris. He held his shot and went back up. He got fouled in midair, and it just wasn't called.
Turner giving the ball up top. See, now it's Watson. Watson's pass through the legs to Peeples, managed to maintain control. Jeff Watson with 8 points, starting things again. It's a 37-33 game here. Burke on top by 4. Outside it's Turner. Turner to Johnson, drives, goes up, foul call. That'll probably be on Mike de Betancourt, reaching in. Not a bad call because Johnson had the... They're going to call it on Mike de Betancourt. De Betancourt's first personal foul. They're going to call it a 2-shot foul.
Said he was going up in the air. That is basically a judgment call on the part of the referee as to whether he was going to pass or whether he's going to shoot. And in general, the referees will give the benefit of the doubt to the offensive team and give them a 2-shot foul.
Tony Johnson misses the first of 2.
Tony Johnson missed something?
He missed
Good
something.
heavens.
37 for Burke, 33 for the purple and white. Johnson now at the line shooting his second foul. The second one is good. And that brought a rise out of the Burke fans. They like their man Tony Johnson. 37 to the South, 38-33. Burke on top by 5. Jet with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Harris. The Betancourt shot is good. Mike de Betancourt now with 14 points, 38-35. Here comes Burke the other way quickly. Watson with the ball. He dribbles as far as he can. Turns around, dribbles back out top, and he's starting things over once again.
Jeff Watson has a long, long stride.
There's a steal by Rogers. It's 3-on-1. Rogers to Jet. Jet to Harris. Up and no good. Rebound. Rogers loses the ball. Saved by Burke. Watson up ahead to Johnson. Head of the field. Will he dunk it? No, he misses the shot. Peeples the rebound. Good.
Good hustling second effort basketball by Jeremiah Burke.
40-35. Burke on top by 5 again. The Vineyarders had a golden opportunity to close it to 1 and said now it's a 5-point game. The Betancourt downtown, in and out, no good. Loose ball. It's Peeples. Peeples to Watson. Great, tough rebound that time by Peeples. 40-35.
Clawing and scratching for that rebound, and Burke kept their composure.
Turner to Johnson, shot no good. Johnson goes over everybody for the rebound. Follow-up is good. Johnson going to work here, and he has the tools. 42-35. Burke leading by 7. It's their biggest lead of this basketball game. 4 minutes to go. Quarter number 3. Burke by 7. To Betancourt. To Joyce. Has the shot. It's good by Mike Joyce. 8 points
Big
for Mike
basket
Joyce.
by Mike Joyce.
42-37. Burke by 5. And Burke has played some disciplined basketball. And they had to play some D with a capital defense here this afternoon, leading by 5. Watson outside. Watson to Peeples. Peeples holds. He's still holding. He dribbles. He takes the open 20-footer. He's not fast. So Joyce, the rebound, loses the ball to Jet. He has the Betancourt all alone. Bounce pass. They try to get too fancy. Second time. Too much razzle-dazzle. I can't afford turnover.
They had a 3-on-1 break. Michael tried to go behind the back. It was a useless play and needed those 2 points more than they needed a showboat.
And now substitution. Sloan Rogers with 8 points out of the game, replaced by Scott Waddell. So this is the Vineyard's very, very short lineup. They don't match up. But now we have a timeout here with the score. Burke 42, Martha's Vineyard 37. Let's pause for these messages on Album Radio, WMZY.
Tori's back to tell us.
Phone call to Dukes County Cable, 693-6644, 693-6644. Boxing, wrestling, pro and college basketball, hockey. Catch it all on Dukes County Cable.
A needed timeout now called by Martha's Vineyard. The score is Burke 42, Martha's Vineyard 37. It's Burke basketball. Burke really putting the pressure on right now, and they really have a opportunity to try to stretch this lead out.
This gym has gotten quieted down since the...
Not if you're rooting for Burke. The Burke fans are making a lot of noise. They're enjoying themselves here this afternoon.
They're definitely a loosey-goosey group behind us here.
42-37, Burke by 5. With the ball, Watson. Watson trying to go on Jet, nothing doing. Watson very alertly starting things over again. Gives it to Baker, back to Watson. Burke, no great hurry to shoot that ball. They're using some of that clock here in quarter number 3. Johnson, there's the Peeples out to Johnson. The Vineyard fans are yelling boring because Burke's not doing anything. But they got a 5-point lead right now, and they're going to use the time here. Peeples, foul line shot, no good. Peeples, the rebound goes up. Nobody contests Peeples that time. Peeples now with 10 points, and it's a big lead again. Burke 44, Martha's Vineyard 37.
Well, Peeples did it all that time. He had an open shot and followed it up perfectly. He saw the angle the ball was taken.
Gets to Harris, shot in and out. Waddell, the rebound goes up strong. No good, but he's fouled on the play by Kevin Turner.
He might be the shortest guy on the court right now and went up and got that ball off the glass.
And height has been a factor. The Vineyarders, all season long, we've seen them drive to the hoop, and they are really more than matched with the Burke team this afternoon. They've been pulling up a lot of the Vineyard offense has been coming from the outside. Their inside game has not been there this afternoon. A couple of bright moments from Sloan Rogers, but outside of the Vineyarders have been generally restricted to just one shot from the outside, and those shots are giving the opportunity for Burke to get some outlet the man and get down court quickly. Waddell hits the foul shot, 44-38.
What has hurt perhaps the momentum more than the chances right now has been a couple of fast break chances the Vineyards had, and they've blown them. They've tried to get a little too fancy.
Waddell missed the second. We're going to have a foul call. They just hit foul call now. No, they're going to call the foul on Kevin Turner of Jeremiah Burke from behind. 44-38. The Vineyarders are still on top down by 6. Substitution now back into the basketball game. Number 41, Reggie Randell. Randell replaces Turner. Turner scored 4 points.
Mike Joyce got excellent position on that rebound and knew he was going to get fouled.
Inbounds pass, top of the key. Waddell swinging the pass around, slapped out of bounds. And great anticipation that time by Bobby Baker of Jeremiah Burke to pass. There's no head fake, pass the ball, slapped it out of bounds.
This is quite a lineup the Vineyard has on the court with Scott Waddell in there in place of Sloan
They
Rogers.
have nobody over really 5'10". There's a pass slapped away, stolen by Randall. Randall up ahead to Baker. Baker drives the lane, goes up. His shot is blocked, but they're going to call a foul that time on Jimmy Jet, number 3 on Jet. And that's another question, another loss. Number 4 on Jet.
Right.
The 4.
No. Who'd they call it on?
They called it on Jimmy Jett.
Okay.
Yeah, they called a foul on Jimmy Jett. And once again, it was a costly play up the other side of the court because the Venus did not get the shot off in the basket.
That's right. And that is Jimmy Jett's third foul, and it's something he doesn't need going into the fourth quarter.
44-38. The first shot, no good by Bobby Baker. Baker has done a really fine job ball handling, played some great defense. Has not scored yet this afternoon. Vineyard is down by 6 with 2:04 left to go in quarter number 3. The second shot, no good. Rebound, Joyce. Joyce to Harris. Harris running with the ball, dishes it off, right side, Jimmy Jett. Jett comes down the line, between the back dribble, triple team in the corner. They're going to call 3 seconds away from the basketball.
Mike Joyce.
Second consecutive time up the court. The second time, no shot at the basket.
Well, the thing that's going to hurt them is that kind of mistake today, Kenny.
And now we have a foul call with the body. Scott Waddell trying to cut the lane off. Number 1 on Waddell. It's a 1-on-1 situation as Burke will go. No, not yet a 1-on-1 situation for Jeremiah Burke.
The Vineyard's going to be able to suffer rebounding problems and still win this game.
But not if they don't get the shots at the hoop. But now we have a timeout here with the score. Burke 44, Martha's Vineyard 38. Let's pause for these messages on Album Radio, WSBY.
Grimes or emergency service. Grimes Oil offers
Little things at the Ocean View. For lunch, for dinner, and a good time. Stop in at the Ocean View Tavern and Restaurant, East Chop, Oak Bluffs.
1 minute, 49 seconds left to go. Quarter number 3, Jeremiah Burke 44, Martha's Vineyard 38. This is a round 1, first round Division III South MIAA State Championship tournament game. Burke up by 6. They've been using the clock. They've been working for the good shots. And they've caused several turnovers on the part of Martha's Vineyard, with the Vineyarders the last 2 times down the floor have not gotten a shot off at the basket.
If this kind of surprises me going into what looks like a semi-stall on the part of Burke right now. Now they're penetrating a little bit.
Baker on the drive, goes up. The shot is good. It falls. Bobby Baker's first points of the afternoon, 46-38. The Burke 8-point lead is their biggest lead of the afternoon. And in the corner, it's Waddell. Waddell to Harris. Harris trying to drive. He's double teamed again in the corner. It's Waddell. Waddell tries to drive. We have a foul call. That'll be on number 43 on Johnson. But interesting enough, while Johnson scored 15 points in the first half, the scoring clock has been picked up by all of his teammates here in the second half. Watson, Turner, Peeples, and Baker all scored for Burke.
They've got the Vineyard off stride a little bit. They've gone to a different offense. They've almost gone to a half-court slow-down offense. And it's been almost as successful as their first-half offense.
Scott Waddell at the foul line for Martha's Vineyard. It'll be a 1-on-1 situation. The Vineyards really have gone cold from the floor. They need some help from the line. Waddell hits the first one. Waddell's second foul shot good. 46-39 once again. Burke leading by 7 points here this afternoon. 1:04 left to go. Quarter number 3 with 8 minutes of basketball still yet to come, and what will no doubt be a cardiac fourth quarter this afternoon.
No doubt.
Waddell's second shot is no good, short off the front end of the rim. Good read, strong rebound by Johnson. Passes the ball and off the leg of Johnson. Picked up by, once again, Watson doing a fine job. Watson and Baker playing some one-on-one passing back and forth to each other out there. 50 seconds left to go. Here comes Baker driving the left baseline. Nothing doing. Smartly dribbles without double team. Throws the ball outside to Watson, starting things over again. 40 seconds left to go in the quarter. Johnson holds the ball. The Peeples at the foul line. Turnaround jump shot. It's soft shot for the big man.
Nice.
It's
soft
good. 8 points now for Jeff Peeples. 48-39. 9 points. The biggest lead of the afternoon for Burke. 25 seconds. Coach Logan of Jeremiah Burke yelling at his troops. Don't foul. Don't foul. Good double teaming. Jet outside. Jet bounce pass right side to Benko. The Vineyarders are about 30 feet away. At it off the hands of Scott Waddell. The Vineyarders are losing their composure.
Getting bogged down in their own half-court defense. They haven't got the size with that lineup right out there right now to deal with Jeremiah Burke.
Pass off to Peeples from Watson. Shot is good. 10 points here in the third quarter for Jeff Peeples. 50-39 with 2 seconds. At the pass, no good. That's from half court. Big third quarter here for Jeremiah Burke High School. In the 3 quarters, it's first 50. Martha's Vineyard 39. Let's pause for these messages on Album Radio.
Martha's Vineyard basketball teams know that
Company, putting a new car on the road, or building your first home, insurance procedures can be pretty complicated. That's where our staff comes through with exceptional service. When you buy a policy from us, you get much more than just a piece of paper once a year. You get answers in a language that's understandable with assistance that's prompt and efficient. From annual policy reviews to speedy claims service, our aim, first and foremost, is to serve our customers. We're the W.S. Brown Insurance Agency, providing service, protection, and experience to meet all the Vineyard's insurance needs.
And play underway. It's Martha's Vineyard basketball. 8 minutes to go in this basketball game. The Vineyard is trailing by 11, 50 to 39. In the corner, Waddell has the open shot, takes the shot, it's good. And the Vineyarders need the shots at the basket. Lead cut to 9. Burke 50, Martha's Vineyard 41.
And taking their time, bringing up the ball, pointing is Jeff Watson where he wants people to go, bringing the ball back out, taking their time.
Watson to Baker, Baker left-sided, Johnson. And they're slowing down the offense. They're really not trying to make a move at the basket right now. Maybe looking to try to free a man down low. They're just playing dish-off basketball, passing to each other, and they're not really advancing the ball towards the hoop. Right side, it's Baker. Baker to the foul line to Peeples, who is deadly. Shot, no good. 3 blue jerseys up for the shot. It's Randall. Big basket by Reggie Randell, 52-41. And Burke is now going to press again. It was so successful in the first half. They break the press to Waddell from the corner. Shot again. It's good. 2 in a row. Stops Waddell.
Well, trading basket for basket right now is not going to help the Vineyard.
And now we have a foul call. Scott Waddell trying to guard Jeff Watson, tripping as he went down the lane. And actually, Waddell, Scott's second personal foul, even though it's a 1-on-1 situation. Limping noticeably is Jeff Watson. Hope he's okay. Watson will go through the line shooting 1 and 1. 6 minutes, 47 seconds left to go, and the season is going to end for one of these two teams this afternoon. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Medfield-West Bridgewater game Saturday at Medfield or at West Bridgewater. The first shot, however, is good by Jeff Watson. Watson now with 9 points. Burke 53, Martha's Vineyard 43. Second shot is good, and once again it's that 11-point lead. Watson now with 10 points in a full court press. The Vineyards must break the press, and they must get the shots off at the hoop. Jet on the dribble. Jet double team off quickly to Betancourt. That's one way of breaking, but the Vineyards are down by 11. 54-43. Cross-court pass to Waddell to Jet. Jet fakes the shot. Drive, goes up in traffic. Pass off to Harris. Harris drives. Shot blocked. And we're going to have a foul called on Jeremiah Burke.
Jeff Peeples, I believe.
Foul called on 20. Number 2 on Peeples. And that will send Jason Harris to the line. Jason scored 5 points off in the first quarter, and that's finished him all after. The big score for Martha's Vineyard has been Mike de Betancourt. De Betancourt has 14 points. Sloan Rogers, who had only 1 personal foul, has 8 points, but hasn't played here much in the second half. First shot by Jason Harris is good. The lead is cut to 10, 54-44.
And Jimmy Jett, not having scored yet, is not out of...
Second shot, no good. Rebound. Johnson up ahead to Watson. Goes up the one back, off bounds, one-handed, no good. Rebound, Jason Harris. 54-44. It's Burke by 10. They double-team Jet with the ball. Bounce pass, top of the key. It's Mike de Betancourt. De Betancourt trying to dribble fastly, but they're using up the clock. 6 minutes to go. Right side is Harris. It's Jet with the ball. Way outside. Jet in the corner to Waddell, where he's hit a couple in a row. Trying to work for a better shot. Moving the ball, and they throw it away.
Well, the Vineyard has made some of those...
They're conceding the high foul. They're not trying to get the ball down low. They're moving the ball around on the perimeter, looking for the outside shot.
I think at some point he's got to get Sloan Rogers back in there and start going to the inside game, trying to draw some fouls.
Must be somewhat omnipresent on this. But there's a loose ball. Crossed by Watson up ahead to the Betancourt. The Betancourt goes up. He's fouled. Misses the shot, though. Tough break. We have a foul called on Jeremiah Burke. Foul call on 14, Bobby Baker. Number 2 on Baker. It was actually a good foul because the Betancourt was ahead of the field, but it was also an intimidation factor. In the basketball game, Sloan Rogers replacing Jason Harris. Harris scored 6 points, 5:44 to go in the game. Jeremiah Burke with a comfortable 10-point lead, and it's been their defense that has set up the offense in the second half.
I spoke earlier today with Coach Nelson Oliver, and he said the thing he needed the most was to have good, not big games, but good, solid games from both Jason Harris and Jimmy Jett. And at this moment, he's not getting them.
Jimmy Jett has not scored. Jason Harris has 6 points.
And it's really hurting them right now.
The Betancourt misses the first. Mike hits the second, cutting the lead back to 9 again. Burke 54, Martha's Vineyard 45, 9 points. edge here. They double team Watson. Watson swinging around to Johnson. Johnson double team. He bounces off a body, loses the ball, picks it up. He can time all alone underneath with Baker. They double team. Nobody picked up Bobby Baker. 56-45. Burke again by 11 points.
Good alert ball movement by Jeremiah Burke. They seem to be well schooled in all phases of the game.
Jet with the ball. Jet swinging it. Alley-oop pass. Bobby pass giving it to Twadell. Twadell holds drive left side. The Betancourt's way double teamed in the corner. Mike better do something quickly. And instead he throws the ball off the leg of one of the Burke players. That's great for Burke. They're using up the clock. They're keeping the Vineyarders outside. 5 away in the game. Inbounds pass to the Betancourt.
Way off.
Rebound. Joyce misses the rebound. Players hitting the board. And we're going to have a foul called. I believe it'll be called on Mike Joyce of Martha's Vineyard. Referee coming over. Indeed, it is foul called on Mike Joyce. Number 2 on Joyce. It's a 1-on-1 situation for both clubs here this afternoon. Burke on top, 56-45, and Burke's defense has been creating more havoc with the Vineyarders on offense. The Vineyarders shooting further and moving the Vineyarders further and further away from the basket.
And when Burke came out from the halftime for the third quarter, you could see that they had changed their offensive setup too. They went to a slow-down half-court set, and this has also frustrated the Vineyarders. And there's a bad pass.
Rebound shot was blocked by Stone Riders out to Mike Joyce. Joyce to Twadell. Twadell holds, goes up for the jump shot. No good. Rebound, Watson for Jeremiah Burke. They got a man all the way alone. It's Johnson. Johnson goes up, fakes the shot. It's fouled, and the shot will count. Great play by Tony Johnson.
Mike Joyce did the only thing he could. He got caught way up in the air, so he grabbed and held. But as he grabbed and held, his man had started up in the air and was allowed to continue through, make the basket. A costly three-point play for the Vineyarders.
58-45, sending Tony Johnson now to the line. At the line now, Johnson, the three-point play is good, and Johnson now with 20 points. Martha's Vineyard trailing now by 14 points, 59-45. Substitution now. Sloan Rogers coming out of the basketball game, replaced by Jason Harris. And once again, some full court pressure has really done the trick here this afternoon for Jeremiah Burke.
No,
they triple team.
Vineyard has to make a move right here, and they got to make it quickly.
Jet to Mike to Betancourt. 4:30 left to go in the basketball. They throw the ball away. Saved by Twadell. Intercepted by Watson. Watson ahead of the pack goes up and in. Big play by Watson. It is now 61-45.
Could be the killer, Kenny. That could be the killer.
16-point lead. The Betancourt, they'll call Michael on the foul. He tried to go where no man has gone before. Sounds a little bit like Star Trek. Great defensive play that time by Reggie Randell. He established his position. And now we have a timeout here on the play with the score. Jeremiah Burke 61, Martha's Vineyard 45. Let's pause it. We know if the Vineyard is winning right now, there'll be a lot of screaming memes here at the Martha's Vineyard.
I just hope these guys who are standing up behind us don't take one more step towards us, Kenny, because they're going to scatter our headphones all over the basketball court.
61-45. Burke on top by 16 points. 4 minutes and 21 seconds left to go.
It's going to take a superhuman effort right now. Vineyard's capable of doing it, Kenny. We've seen him play that kind of ball.
That's poised to be awfully tough here this afternoon. Watson with the ball at half court. Watson nearly lost the dribble, picks the ball. Pass blocked away by Jimmy Jet and retrieved by Jet. He loses the ball to Peeples. Peeples goes up and in.
Well, that was a mistake because he tried to go between his legs. Once again, you live with the hot dog and you die by the hot dog.
Outside Harris. Harris to Joyce goes up and in. Good play by Mike Joyce. 63-47. Full court pass the other way. Here comes Johnson. A dipsy doodle move. Reverse twist. Good. Oh, what a shot by Tony Johnson. And he was fouled on the play. They're high-fiving it. That was a swift play. Foul called on Scott Twadell for Johnson now. Johnson has 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 18, 20, 23 points so far for Tony Johnson. And that was a beauty. Johnson with an opportunity now to convert his third three-point play of this basketball game, 65-47.
This is what I mean, Kenny. You know, it's hard to believe that this team was seeded number 12.
I think the Cedars were drinking the seeds or something. 66-47. 19-point lead enjoyed now by Jeremiah Burke. Less than 4 minutes to go. Passing the ball at the ball in the corner. Jason Harris stepped off. Ball.
Another turnover for the Vineyard.
The defense is creating long Vineyard passes. The Vineyarders are really met their match here this afternoon. They are losing, and they will probably lose to a better basketball team no matter how you cut it.
Well, I don't think the Vineyard has played the kind of basketball game they're capable of playing. I think Nelson Oliver will tell you that. I think every kid on the team will tell you that.
But Burke knows how to play. Here,
They sure do.
Jason Harris from the outside, no good. Johnson, the rebound up ahead. It's Watson. Will he jam? And he goes up the shot. Instead, he was...
What a super play by Scott Twiddell.
It looked like Baker had the ball, and Baker, I think, might have had notions of a schoolyard gypsy doodle move. The coach, Logan, is up to inbound pass to Peeples. It's good. And Peeples red hot here this afternoon. The Vineyard is with the ball, trailing 68-47, down by 21 points.
I had this guy for 16 points in the second half, is Peeples, and he just came out of the woodwork second half.
There's a pass intercepted, slapped away, and we have a timeout here on the court with the score. Jeremiah Burke, 68, Martha's Vineyard, 47. Let's pause for this message on Album Radio, WMZ Live.
Stop everything. Chamois, plaid, flannel, and cotton shirts are all reduced to $5. 20% off on all sneakers and 20% off on all hardware. Buy one toy, get the second free. So it's all men's and women's pants, shirts, and gloves. $5 Thursday, $4 Friday, $3 Saturday, and $1 on Sunday. Drop everything, stop everything, and get to Trader Fred, open late for the most incredible sale ever. 4 days only. Trader Fred, Upper Main Street, Edgartown, where money talks, and so do I.
Toward the inbound pass. Hits from the corner. 68-49. The thing is now we're going to be pressing all over the place. Peeples now bringing the ball up. This guy does everything. First he plays the basketball down low. Then he hit the 18-footer. Now he's bringing the ball up court, and it's 6-2. This guy is one super player here this afternoon. There's a near steal. Ahead of Jimmy Jett ahead of the field. Jett goes up and in.
And Jimmy's first basket of the game.
68-51. They cut the lead to 17 points, but there's only 2.5 minutes left to go in the game. 3-on-2. Johnson turns around and dribbles the ball out again.
And they're going to have to go and foul him.
Johnson comes down the lane, throws up the shot, no good. Rebound, Mike to Betancourt. The Vineyard is 4-on-2. The Betancourt down the lane, he passes to Jett, loses the ball, back to the Betancourt, goes up. A left-handed shot, no good. Shot blocked, retrieved by Watson, out of bounds off the hands of Watson. But once again, as quick as the Vineyard has been all season, they're not as quick as Burke. Boy, Burke just really blew by them that time on defense. Mike to Betancourt inbounding the ball.
Offensively and defensively.
Takes the shot, partially blocked. Good defensive play. Rebound by Jason Harris is good. But is it much too little, much too late? The lead cut to 15. Burke, great ball handling that time by Jeff Watson, dribbling around 3 players. Watson on the dribble. Cross-court pass to Baker with less than 2 minutes to go in this contest.
Just an absolutely marvelous season by the Martha's Vineyard basketball team. And as you said, Kenny, they met their match here today. They could have played better.
And now we're going to have a foul reaching in on Jimmy J. They could have played better, but the Vineyards would have needed nearly a perfect effort this afternoon because Burke is playing great defense, good fast break, good offensive pattern basketball. They've been pressing to near perfection as the score indicates. Burke 68, Martha's Vineyard 53.
You know, you can say...
We'll be back tomorrow with the Martha's Vineyard girls basketball game, 4:30. Shot is good by Watson. It is now 69-53. Bob?
You can say that if the Vineyard had a little bit more work rather than a 9-day layoff, it might have helped. But I'm not sure it would have today.
69-53. Watson misses the second. It's a 16-point lead, a minute 40. Pass to Waddell. Waddell's pass. Beautiful block by Randall. Ahead to Johnson. He goes up. He jams. He missed the dunk.
Well, as that brought the biggest cheer
and now
the Martha's Vineyard fans because Tony Johnson blew the Sky Jam, if that's what you want to call it, ended up splattered all over the floor down underneath the basket, and the fans were on their feet. I'd like to have seen these fans be cheering the Vineyard team a little earlier, though.
Now they're not cheering the fans out. Nelson Oliver has made wholesale substitution. The starting 5 is out of the game. Replaced by Nathan Durawa, Bobby Holt, Greg Gattino, Stan Wojnowski, and Jason Chapman. Here we go. Pass up court to Durawa, top of the key. Pass to Chapman. Chapman drives. He stops. Shot partially blocked. Rebound. Wojnowski turnaround shot. No good. Rebound. It's Peeples. And People has been Mr. People here this afternoon. 69-53. 80 seconds left, and the season will be over for Martha's Vineyard. Burke will move on to the quarterfinals as they were the superior ball club here this afternoon. Coming up on the final minute of play. In the corner now within the game, Kenny Randall. Randall to Watson. Watson trying to drive, goes around Chapman, stops, continues his dribble with a minute to go here. And the 1986 season of the Vineyards comes to an end, but they gave it their best shot. Randall goes up for the shot, fakes, and he is fouled. They're going to call him on the travel. Substitution now for Jeremiah Burke, Eddy Muhammad in the game. Muhammad replaces number 14, Bobby Baker. Baker scored 4 points, but played magnificent basketball here this afternoon. Now it's wholesale substitution city. Wait a minute, see what they substitute for. They're bringing out a great game by Jeff Peeples. Peeples with 8 finishes up with 18 points. 4 substitutions into the game.
I think we could nominate Mr. Peeples for the player of the game from Jeremiah Burke today. He did just an absolutely wrecking job on the Vineyard in the second half.
And after the game, Tony Johnson, he finished with 24 points. Greg Catino double team. There's a pass to Wojnowski. Wojnowski going around Randall. He takes the pass up into Durawa. Durawa drives and stops. Shot is no good. Battle for the rebound. Bobby Holt goes up and tries to get good by Bobby Holt. Holt throwing to Moxley under the boards with 30 seconds left to go with Jeremiah Burke 69. Martha's Vineyard 55. A great effort this afternoon by Burke. And now Jeremiah Burke calls a timeout. And with the score, Burke 69, Martha's Vineyard 55. Let's pause for a timeout right here on Album Radio with this message on Album Radio WMZY.
Vineyard Electronics is your Island Radio Shack dealer, and Radio Shack means
high school basketball teams for making it to the playoffs.
Despite the loss this afternoon, because we have 27 seconds. Of course, this is the final games for seniors Jimmy Jett, Mike Joyce, Mike the Betancourt, Jason Harris, Scott Waddell, Bobby Holt. The Vineyards have a fine nucleus coming back for next season. The Vineyards will finish the season with 14-3, but they won the Cape and Islands Championship outright here, undisputed, 1986 under their first-year coach, Nelson Oliver. Inbounding the pass in the game is Joe Beauchamp off the hands of Beauchamp. Vineyard ball with 26 seconds left to go in the game. Jeremiah Burke 69, Martha's Vineyard 55. Greg Catino with the ball, dribbles up to the top of the key. Burke back in his zone. Left side is Chapman. Chapman with the ball back to Catino. Catino double pumps, nothing doing. Loses the ball, stripped away, but managed to regain control. Catino with the dribble, triple team. Catino holds, right side Wojnowski, drives, stops, pops. Shot no good. He is fouled on the play. Foul on Joe Beauchamp, and that will send Dan Wojnowski to the line. Martha's Vineyard trailing 69-55 with 6 seconds left to go. There's a slogan, may the best man win this afternoon. The better team won, Bob.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. The Vineyard didn't play the kind of game that we know that they're able to play. But I think they can certainly hold their head up high. They had a marvelous season, and I think every one of these kids on the Vineyard team is going to follow Jeremiah Burke and see that they're going to go a long way in this tournament because these guys are good.
Wojnowski misses 2. Rebound with clock starts at 4 seconds. Loose ball to Bobby Holt. Holt pass to Durawa, slapped out of bounds with 1 second left. So 1 tick of the clock ends. See, Martha's Vineyard 1986 season on fun. Obviously on a down note, but they sure gave us some thrills this season. Inbound pass to Wojnowski, shot at the buzzer, no good. The final score here this afternoon. Jeremiah Burke 69, Martha's Vineyard 55. We had ourselves a 2-point game midway through quarter number 3. Bob and I will be back. We'll be back, Frank, with a wrap-up right after this message on Album Radio WMZY.
Tori's back to tell us what Tori Togs has on sale this week. You can save 25% on all clothing for
infants and toddlers.
Infants and toddlers, boys and girls?
Boys and girls.
I guess that covers everybody, but 25% on the road between Anthony's TV and radio.